What's up, guys? It's your girl, Oh So Sara, and I'm back again. Now I see the notification. I just sat here for 30 seconds, and now the notification pops up. But I hope you all got it. I hope everybody's having a new, so blessed Friday. Friday. It is my. Hey, Voodoo. It is my 15-year wedding anniversary today, and I'm home alone. Child. Define savings. It's Friday. Your $10 savings. Just because I ain't been on here, don't mean that you should be slacking the BJ. $10 savings. You forgot. See, that's sad that I gotta come on here every Friday to remind y'all. Thank you, thank you. Yes, he's stuck at work all day today. He called me, I don't know, about 11:30, 12 o'clock, and he was like, "Yep, I'm not coming home. I'll see you tonight." I was like, "All right." But it's good because he's actually off tomorrow. And he was supposed to work a part of a shift later this evening. But if he stays the whole day, then they can't keep him overnight, if that makes sense. So he's like, I'd rather just stay now than be stuck having to work overnight and then messing up our day tomorrow. So that's all right. We'll spend the day tomorrow. We got a whole day planned. We got dinner reservations on Sunday, which is right smack in between our anniversary and my birthday. So it's cool. I'll take the L. We are almost a month out from going to the Dominican Republic. We're 15. And we just crossed 21 years together. Yeah, so 15 years married, 21 years together, baby. That's a long time. I was like, ooh, our relationship is legal. It's old enough to drink. Like, God, I'm almost, not quite yet. We got a couple years to go. But I've almost been with him half of, my life. Like, I was a little older than 21 when we met. But, we're almost at that stage, I should say. Got a couple years to go, but we're almost at that stage where we were together longer than we were without each other, which is crazy. But yeah, sounds like yours. I know. I'm sorry about the mountain. I know you've been together for a long time too. Yes, I know the yard, baby, and I've been working on it. Honey, the full snatchation. You hear me? It's just, I need to do some squats though because I'm thinning down in here and I'm also thinning down back there. So I need to be doing some squats or something. These damn bumpy roads got y'all just a bouncing, baby. But I'm excited. I've been buying new swimming suits and cover-ups, and because really, let's be honest, that's all I want to wear. All I want to wear while I'm there is swimsuits and cover ups. I don't want to wear shit else. I don't want to put no shorts on. I don't want none of that. Got a buckle around my waist. And then I got to pull up my leg and cover them. I want to be naked. I need to find, I'm on the hunt for, I should say, a lime green swimsuit. That's, I think, going to be my last one. I got this cover up that I bought when we were in the woods. I might cut out for a minute because I'm going through that area. Um, I bought this cover up that's a majority black and then has pink and lime green flowers on it. So I would really like a lime green swimming suit. I already have a pink one that I could wear as a backup. I have a black one that I can wear as a backup, but I really want a lime green. And no, I have not made a cup. Um, I have not. I've been thinking about it. You know, um, businesses bring I knew it was coming. Anyway, with my let's, let's sit and chit chat for a minute. Um, with my room still not being finished and orders being slow, I just really have like been missing the motivation. To be honest, I bought some cool different cups that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make myself a cup out of these. I bought one that is just like the regular 30, but it has a handle on it, which I hate handles. I hate the handles because they're so hard to work around. But a big 30 ounce with a handle, oh my goodness. Then I bought another one. I bought a couple different cool. I bought actually quite a few. I've got some good sales on cups. I bought another 30 ounce that has the regular top on it, but then it comes with the dual top. So it also has the sports top. So they're interchangeable. So I bought a couple of those. And then I bought a cup called a storyboard cup. Y'all gonna have to use your imagination. Let me see. Okay. So you got your cup, right? You design your cup however you want to design it. But now think of, my little snow globe cups that I make, the Starbucks. It has another part. So this part, after you decorated and did whatever you wanted to do, you put it in the snow globe part. So then you can put the floating stuff in it and you can design that as well. So it's a double. So it's called the storyboard cup. So I bought one of those. I bought some cute little kids cups that are maybe 5 inches, 6 inches. And then, they start out with a sippy cup top. And then once they get done with the sippy cup, it comes with the regular top and a straw. So those are the cool cups that I have. I haven't used any of them yet. Definitely need to come keep them in school while y'all chilling on the beach. I know. I know. I just don't know what I want to make. I have made myself one new cup. That kind of goes with my storyline. Or my story time, not storyline. My story time. Which I guess I'll do it now. What the heck? Ain't nobody in here. And both of y'all already know, but while I've been gone, well, let me back that up. throughout all this process, you guys have seen me make a plethora of cups. But there's some things that I have made that have been repetitive. And every time I make something with these colors on it, I'm like, I'm surrounded by them. There's no way around it. I'm surrounded by them. And these particular colors that I've been using have been pink and green because I've made a lot of things for AKAs. So while I was gone, I have actually pledged Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, and I am now officially an AKA. Yes, thank you very much. The pink and the green. Oh yes, it's there somewhere. It's got to be somewhere. My wallet, my new wallet is AKA. It's consumed to me. So now my goal is to become a licensed dealer for Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. Thank you. So yeah, so now it's my goal to do that. I hear that it is quite expensive, which will make sense as to why people sell this shit for so high. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I didn't get a lot of crossing gifts, which is fine. Because not really nobody really even knew. But so you know me, I was making all kinds of stuff, baby. I got this badass, the 3/4 length flannel jackets. Baby, I got a green one with the AKA on the back that I made myself, baby. Ain't nowhere that says you can't make your own stuff. I would sell AKA paraphernalia voodoo if I became a licensed dealer. The other dealer, I don't do that no more. No, but for real. Then I made a bunch of shirts. I made this really cute fanny pack. And I made a cup. You know I had to make a cup. Duh. I had to make a cup. My cup is the bomb. Let me just tell you. Somebody, the very, very first AKA cup I did, if she saw my cup, she lost her mind. She was like, well, why mine don't look like that? Like, girl, first of all, I don't make for other people what I make for myself. Mine has to be different. Duh. So even if I remade you one, or not remade you, even if you bought another one, it wouldn't look exactly like mine. Let's just keep it a buck. Sorry, not sorry. Can you create your own things to sell, or it must come from them? Um, I have to be an authorized dealer to sell anything that is AKA. But again, you know me. And you know this mind is very creative. So I do have some things that are pink and green that insinuate Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, but don't say it. So those will soon be on my website under um, a section called Pink and Green. See, my cricket been on fire with pink and green. Baby, WA. I am working on my own denim jacket. Let me tell you, I made a clock. I've made my cup. I've made the fanny pack. I've made keychains. I made, well, when I was making masks, I made masks, and I had one that nobody bought, so now I have my mask. Um, cause let me tell you, I was looking at stuff to buy, and like, I t-shirts, $45 for a t-shirt. They crazy. Yeah, it's plenty of y'all down here. I know. We're the first and the finest. What can I say? And it was so cute. So I was in the woods over the 4th of July weekend, and there's quite a few of them there. They go there. They retire. They live there in the summer, Florida in the winter. That kind of thing. Baby, Miss Thing had a pink golf cart. Do you hear me? A pink golf cart with the AKA shield on the front and on the doors. I said, I'm too through with you. And then she had some rims on it, baby. I said, one day. It definitely ain't cheap. There's a jacket that I want that's like almost $200. Like, why is a sweater like $100 for a sweater, for a cardigan? $100 for a cardigan. Somebody please help me explain. But so yeah, like I said, I will be adding a pink and green section to my website. That's, like I said, may insinuate some things, but it doesn't say. There's my loophole. So I got a couple things on my birthday list that I um hope that my son or my somebody will buy me. Um, like I want a blanket. Why did my phone just go dark? Okay. I want a blanket really bad. So there's a couple cute blankets that I like that I put on my list. Um, I already have little gibbets for my Crocs. I already have a necklace and a bracelet. I have plenty of bracelets. I got so many bracelets when I cross. I have my 20 pearls. So I have quite a bit. I got a couple of vendors for unique stuff. Please do, WJ. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes because I have to break into it somehow. Like, even if I don't become a vendor, that's the word I should have been using instead of dealer, a vendor. The word just wasn't coming to my mind. But until then, like I said, I have come up with some creative ways around it. You know, um, because I can make all kinds of pink and green stuff that you know. What else? We were the largest. Let me tell you, they haven't had a line for the graduate chapter since 2018. When I tell you, people must have been sitting and waiting and anticipating, baby, for them to have a line because there were 85. Do you hear me? 85 of us. 85. Child. It was a long, you know, when you do anything like this, there's a process. There's a long process. But multiply that by 85 people, good goodness. There was nothing that we could do in an hour. There was absolutely nothing we could do in an hour because there were so many of us. Like it was nuts. Ooh, that guy whipping around a corner, but can you hear that? Listen. His brakes are rubbing on a rotor when his foot is not on the brake. That is bad. I just got my daughter's brakes done yesterday. Hers were sounding like that. And I was outside luckily one day when she pulled off and I was like, back your car up. Come back. Come back here. I said, Lord, you need brakes and you need rotors because you have been driving way too hard, way too whatever. So when they went to take the rotor off, baby, that thing broke. It came apart. The rotor broke. It cracked. He said it cracked, but when I got there, it was in separate pieces. That ain't a crack, okay? That's a break. So now she's got new rotors, new brakes, good ones. I don't buy no cheap. It's either gold or I think elite is right above that. Otherwise, one of them two. Anybody heard from it? I talked to her. Yeah, it cost me like $500. WJ. I talked to her. I don't know, a couple days ago. But yeah, she did. She fell and hurt herself. But she's all right. She's I guess just um, you know, healing. I talked to my piece the other day. She's good. Working, her Peaches um routine. Work, come home, go to sleep. So she's good too. But yeah. Yeah, I will definitely let her know, WJ. So let's see what else. That's what's the hey watermelon sugar. I hope you're feeling a little better, sugar. But that's what's been going on with me, which is kind of pretty life changing, honestly. So I guess that's not a little thing; it's kind of a big thing. But that's the big thing that I've been up to lately, and just trying to. I don't know. Like my room is completely on hold. Um, because I can't get my stuff moved. Like there's nothing I can do until I get my stuff moved. So my dining room looks like for my dining room is like a travesty. Okay, like it's a mess. But can't no my husband can't be mad because he or my son have to move my stuff. There's nothing I can do. Like so I'm out of it until it gets moved. And I've only been asking for it to get done since May, and we're middle of July. First year is most exciting. Yeah, you know, yeah, we're having a barbecue next weekend for the 85 of us because it was really hard to get to know 85 people, especially um It's hard, especially when you're number 85. Like when you're the last. People are talk to me like I've seen people out in public and they're like, yeah, hey, and I'm like, hey, and they're like, I'm number 22, like 22, like I don't 22, like you're so far up there. I congratulations. Hell, I didn't get to see number one until our last day. Like that. Yes, I am the tail. I'm the tail. In the same boat, we have to just wait on them. I want to hire folks. That's what I told my son. So I've been I know the music. Um so my son's birthday was June 21st. And we told him he wanted some gift. But my husband and I don't know where to get it from. You know, I told you he's a dork. So I literally have been holding on to his birthday gift because I'm like, you want it? Come get it. But he don't want to come get it because he know he got to move my stuff. You come get this, your birthday card. You got to come move this shit. But while we were on vacation, I told him that by the time he came to get it, BL, hey love. I told him by the time he came to get it, it wasn't gonna be no birthday gift because I was gonna spend all the money to hire somebody to come move my shit for me. And you know what this little heathen said to me? He said, "Oh, that's okay, because you got a birthday coming up too. I will take your money, your birthday money, and buy my own damn gift." I miss you too, BL. I know you ain't staying out of trouble, because, baby, if I hear BL one more damn time on somebody's line, so I know you ain't been behaving. No. You know, I can't even say that. You actually have been quite innocent in all of this. You and Voodoo have both been quite innocent in everything that's been going on. Yet, baby, y'all names are front and center just as much as the content creator. I know they crazy, child. I know it. I know it. Sharon, you're still pissed. I know you are, Voodoo. But the good thing is, Voodoo, that you do follow some people on Instagram or that you do have some Instagram relationships because we can all verify that it wasn't you. Hey, Tawana. I don't talk to you behind the scenes. Who am I talking to? Joanne. I mean, BL. I don't know, child. I haven't. And it's really sad because I think that some people have built really good friendships, like through YouTube. They're all like, everybody's like, it's funny to me that everybody who yells you can't have friends on YouTube literally have friends on YouTube. Like, you're preaching that you can't have friends on YouTube, yet you have friends on YouTube. Like, somebody make that fucking make sense to me. There's nothing wrong. We are adults. Most of us are at least over 35, 30, at least over 30. Some of us are over 40, and some of us are even over 50. You can't have a relationship like that. Like, I don't make sense. When people have things in common, you just have things in common. And it doesn't matter where you've met them. It doesn't matter. Um, you really, BL, you really don't talk to nobody. And you don't get me started. Uh, it don't make sense. No, it don't make sense. You said you did it right the first time. It's SENSE. But yeah, you're right. It doesn't make sense at all. People have different definition of friends, and that's true. Um, I know, Joanna. But yeah, you're that's absolutely true, WJ. People have different relationships with people, different understandings of friendship. Like, obviously, my name has been mentioned a gazillion million times because I might or might not have fallen out with somebody. But regardless of what I might or might not have done, nobody on here knows. Nobody on here knows. And that says a lot. And even though I get irritated sometimes, I still just don't say nothing. Like, those are the people that you should really be friends with. If you're gonna be friends with somebody on here, the people that you know have fallen out with somebody or stopped talking to somebody or stopped being in somebody's chat, yet they haven't said a fucking word. Nothing that's been mentioned. Even when they're questioned, they kind of pussyfoot around the question. Those are the people that if you're gonna make anybody your friend on here, those are the type of people. Voodoo, you girl, you don't know. I would love to talk to some of you, but I'm scared. BL, you just have to pick who you talk to wisely. Like I just said, pay attention. That's the best thing I can say to you, BL, is pay attention to what happens when people stop being friends or stop being cool. What happens? Because the talking behind the back, that's kind of, depending upon what's said, that's inevitable. Like, we all got friends that we call on. We be like, girl, let me tell you about your friend, uh, XYZ, and why they get on my nerves. That's completely different than calling somebody and saying, let me tell you about your friend. Let me tell you about, okay, y'all already know that face, y'all fell. Some of use that her as an example. Girl, let me tell you, don't nobody know this, but face, y'all fell and she hurt herself. And then to talk grimy. Like, there's a complete different about venting about something but with no malice and then telling somebody's business. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm talking to a friend from my other second for the last 5 years. And we visit each other, but we gotta watch who they talk to. Right, Jamal. But Voodoo, I'm gonna tell you why you are a viable target. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but you're a viable target because you're everywhere. Like, you go everywhere you want to go. You you're in people's chats that don't get along. You're in, so that kind of makes you visible or talked about or whatever. So I kind of think that might have made why that might have been why you were made a target. I'm trying to okay. Bill, you are a big sector. It is. It's the BL's fault for being fabulous. That's how you pick them. Watch. Oh, where'd that comment go, Joanna? Joanna says something about that's how you pick them. Where'd it go? Oh, that's how you pick them. Watch who they talk to. Yeah. Watch who they talk to and watch how they act when they part ways with somebody. That tells you a lot. I don't see why they would think it wouldn't be believable. It would be believable. Well, that's why I think it. I'm a subscriber though. We all are. We all are. Won't be especially watch who they fight on this. It is real interesting. But it's the same thing with Pazara. Nameless, faceless. Yeah, people are going head to head over you guys. Like, I still feel it's shady business. I feel like there is some that yeah, I definitely feel like there is some shady business somewhere, somehow. um I like TC, but I think it's very odd that the voodoo had one subscriber, I mean one follower, no post, and TC was the only one that was their follower. And I heard that she's very selective about who she makes a follower because of what she posts on her Instagram. Don't that don't look good. You feel somewhat embarrassed. Why? But you know what, BL? Let me tell you. At the end of the day, see, I think that we have some very logical thinkers on here. However, they play both sides of the coin because very logically, you think about it and you're like, oh, I know this person couldn't have done that because this is their track history. But that doesn't make for a good storyline. So they're gonna put out the complete opposite because that's what's going to bring them clicks and views. Even though in the back of their mind or their true feelings are like that really ain't happened, or I really don't believe that this person is doing this. That's not what brings clicks and views. If all of us agreed and all of us said, oh, this person wouldn't do this, this person wouldn't do that, fucking you, this shit would be boring as fuck. Like, let's be honest. It would all be boring. It would all be pointless. There would be no beef. There would be no beef sector. What brings the beef and what makes it the beef sector is the other side of that coin that says, even though I know that that person probably isn't doing that because logically it doesn't make sense. We're going to say it anyway because that brings the beef, that brings the arguments, that brings the clicks and views. I don't have time for it. I have something to say. Right, Voodoo. I don't understand the fake accounts to say stuff. It just doesn't make sense. You're staying out of it. They bring you into it. Yeah, they always bring. I mean, I'm sure you guys have noticed. Y'all don't hardly see me in chats at this point. Like, I have enough self control where I can just listen to the commentary, read the comments, and move on. Like, I don't have to say anything. Like, fuck it. Like, if we're gonna be dragging people into it, I just had to kind of take a step back and be like, you know what? It ain't that important for me to say nothing. It ain't. It is mad, but you get attached. That's no more powerful. Yeah, I think we all do spend a lot of time, WJ, listening to YouTube, especially even the ones that swear that they don't watch, they don't listen, they don't this, they don't that, but yet they know all the fucking business. Like, again, two sides of the coin. Logically, my brain says, no, motherfucker, you watch, you listen, you're subscribed because you know everything that's going on. But it makes for good argument to say, I don't watch you, I ain't subscribed to you, I don't like you. Like, again, it's both ways. Yeah, Bia, anything that you had to say negative about people, girl, you come on, just said that shit. And taking the brunt of whatever was gonna happen if you said it. Like it is just what it is. Yeah, hey Leslie. Sometimes you do. You just gotta sit back and just observe everything that's going on. But then, people get to talking and everything, and then it's like, oh shit, I want to comment to that. Just don't do it. Like, it takes a, let me tell you, when I first decided that I was going to stop dropping out in chats, it was a lot. Like, for a while, I just had to turn the chat off and just not read the chat at all. Or wait until, like, if the video is, like, Like if somebody starts right away when they go live, I won't watch right away. I might wait 15 minutes. Because by that time, you don't know what the fuck the chat is talking about because they're 15 minutes ahead of you. You can't respond back to the content creator because, again, you're 15 minutes behind. So now dropping a comment about something that happened 15 minutes ago wouldn't make sense. So it kind of makes it easier for me not to get involved or say anything in the chat because of how I just kind of try it. Yeah, ain't about to make no damn choice. She'll pull back on all of it. I don't know. Bill ain't going nowhere. It's sad that she had to feel like she had to make a choice. Right, BL goes everywhere, Voodoo goes everywhere, Jomana, I've seen you some everywhere. I don't know where the fuck I was. We must be on another side of YouTube together. Because I swear I was watching something and there you were. And there you are. And I was like, who I should say hey. And then I said, nope, I ain't going to say hey. Because I just try to stick to the don't say nothing. Like, fuck it. What? Oh, I wanted to see people speaking on me that I've never talked to. Yeah, because you're part of the conversation right now, Voodoo. And again, like I said, it sounds better. Like I heard Jay Dunn the other day saying, oh, well, she didn't see that the person had one follower and no post and so on. And it was like, yeah, that was one of the first things I saw. Like I wanted to know who they were, you know, it'll tell you like all the people that you follow in common and all that stuff on there. Like, so that was one of the first things I looked at. It was like, ooh, who? But people are going to say the opposite. They're going to say the opposite because that's what makes for good drama, good beef, child. It was voodoo. They weren't swayed. If they have any common sense, even though I say very often that common sense isn't that common, but you know, if they have any common sense, they know that that wouldn't be child. And especially, who would make a troll page of themselves? Like, come on. That was a whole setup. Mm-mm. Girl, when I saw that shit with Voodoo name on it, I sent her a message on Instagram like, girl, what you done did now? In a joking kind of manner, but it's just a mess. We got two nosy hills. Yeah, that's fine. One could be Peach. She's probably just getting home from work, and so she be tired and don't say too much. It be it is what it is. Cause I'd say the same thing anywhere else. Here, you want me to get out the car and say it? I'll just say it. It is. I'm not saying anything that's wrong. I'm not saying anything that's wrong. It's I need to be on the West Coast. It's not cold, but it's we had a thunderstorm this morning, like a thunderstorm, like my power went out, and so it's gloomy, it's cooler, but it's muggy, like it's humid because of the rain. So yeah, I wouldn't mind some hot. I like my summer hot, but days like this is cool. I turn the air off and open the windows, get some fresh air in the house. Yeah, they didn't come out till like 1 o'clock this afternoon, and now they're all over, just chirping away. Especially when it rains. When it rains, it makes the worms come out. They probably out here having a ball. It's about to storm down there too, Voodoo. We're done. They say we're done for today, but yes, skies are gray, so I doubt it. And they were supposed to get a little bit of rain tomorrow, but the temperature is supposed to go back up into the 80s. So I doubt it's going to rain much, which I hope it doesn't because, like I said, tomorrow is our day to hang out and we're going to go to some festivals and a concert and so on. And then Sunday, we're going to go to dinner. You don't see worms. Yeah, when it rains, you have never seen like a worm and like after the rain has stopped. You've never seen like a worm. Oh yeah, you guys don't have a lot of dirt. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I forgot. To three. Child, my WJ, my flowers, my plants were dying. I have these two mini rose bushes out front, and they just were not growing. But that's because like most of it was dead. Like every year they just come back and come back and come back, and I really don't have to bother with them too much. But this year it was like just dead, so I had to come out um, and just trim off all the dead branches. So now hopefully, if they don't grow some more this year, they'll be fine for next year because they were bad. Yeah, Voodoo. That rain bring out the frogs, bring out the worms. It's horrible. It is really horrible. Oh yeah, the snail. I'll see some snails or slugs or whatever in my garden, but that's really the only place I'll see them is if I'm putzing around in the garden, and then they'll be like under the leaves. but I don't typically just see them out and about. And I get frogs because maybe 100 yards back that way, there's a little pond, and then like a block and a half block that way, there's another pond. And then all this right here is just a field. So, baby, I be seeing all kinds of frogs. Yeah. Yes, frogs, little bitty frogs. They're so cute too. Yeah, and the snail is just slimy. That's the slugs and the snails are just slimy. Have you ever seen? Well, no, because you got have salt water. You have salt. Yeah, that's salt water. That's what I say. Bloodsuckers. We get a lot of bloodsuckers. I've seen a lot of those. Those are nasty. Yeah, but they don't like the salt. We don't have visits. Oh, I would love to see frogs hopping around. You know what, Bill? Next time I see a little frog out here, I'm gonna hit live just for you. And too bad we didn't have this conversation while I was in the woods because there's frogs. My kids, they all caught turtles out there. Child. Spiders, ugh, bleh. Raccoons. Bleh. I guess you don't get a lot of squirrels either, do you, Lulu? I mean, yeah. Because do squirrels live in palm trees? I would think not. Huh. Yeah, we got a lot of squirrels. I hate these chipmunks. Uh, I love my little chipmunks though. Looking at April Walker, the frog. See a frog. It's the closest you get to see. But yeah, but yeah. I'm not dealing with you in this. I'm not. I'm not doing you right now. Oh, I know y'all finna leave me now. Oh, they're so cute. We have them everywhere. Yeah, I love the chipmunks. I can't do the squirrels. The squirrels get on my nerves. But the chipmunks, I leave them nuts all the time. Ooh, I love the alligator snapping turtle. They called snapping turtles, but they weren't the alligators. They were beautiful. Yellows, oranges, greens, blacks. Oh, they were so pretty. My son brought two of them home. Lord. Hey, he grown. He live in his own house. Our pet snake died while we were on vacation. We left him a mouse and he didn't eat the mouse and he died while we were on vacation. So my daughter was sad that her snake died. Yeah, they'll steal your plants, they'll steal the roots for the moisture, the bulbs for the moisture. Child, they will dig a bulb. Oh, they will dig a bulb right up out the fucking ground. Yeah, raccoons. I don't like raccoons. We have coyote over here in the field. I haven't seen that many deer. I've seen a lot of coyote though. and frogs and stuff. Condolences on the snake. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Snakes are reptiles don't bother me all that much. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Yeah, I'm a reptile lover, but that's only because I'm allergic to shit with fur. So I've kind of been forced to become a reptile lover. Uh, yeah, the wild ones do have rabies. You ain't lying. Since we're here, what's up? Oh, I changed it. WJ. It's now right there. I changed it to Warten Creates WJ. But thank you. You know my birthday's in a couple days. Tuesday. Tuesday. I'm throwing up gang signs in my thumbnail. I ain't even put no thumbnail, so it's whatever the camera got me doing at that moment. I'll change it. Um, yeah. So I have um a couple cups that I have to make. So I'll be doing that today since again I'll be home by myself. Well, my daughter's home, but no honey on our anniversary. So I'll work. I'll do some cups instead. I'm glad it stopped raining though, because I was able to go out and spray paint. I'm banging. Um, your birthday is 7/25. Okay. All the July babies. Now, Juana, does that make you a Leo? Because you know cancers are the best. I just want to put that out there. I just wanted to put that out there. The cancers rock. Tuesday. Tuesday. You know, my banging days are well over. Even though last night, boy, at like 12:30 this morning. Last night, this morning. Yeah, I got a phone call from my daughter. I had to hop in the car and go act the fool. You know what I'm saying? For all y'all that got kids, y'all already know how y'all act about y'all kids. So at 12:30 this morning, hmm but other than that, my banging days are over. I bang for my kids. Yeah, I bang for my kids. So I just went to white like my uh, dashboard because it looked like a dried piece of grass. And again, for the 50th time, I just uh, was in the woods, so I'm thinking this piece of grass. This shit is behind the plastic or glass or whatever this is. Like that's gonna aggravate the shit out of me. How do I get this off now? I probably can't get it off. But Joanna, baby, let me tell you something. I let the hubby sleep through my clothes on, and I was running red lights. Don't tell nobody. But yeah, oh, to be pregnant in July, girl. I got a baby born in October, so you already know I was nice and pregnant in July. Ooh, never again. Well, never again, regardless, because I'm too old to be having babies. My baby is gonna be 20 this year. I'd be damned if I'm gonna start over. I would love to do foster care though. I really would. But my husband, he wants no parts. But oh, I would love to do foster. Your baby is 27, right? My oldest is 25, and my baby is 19. And there's no way. Hell, I'm at this stage now where it's grandkids. Even though, so you guys remember nephew that I was taking care of until he started school, right? Well, nephew is about to be a big brother. His mom is having a little girl in September. So we might be having a new baby. She hasn't officially said, hey, you gonna get this one too. But I got a good feeling now with three kids that neither her nor her husband will be stopping to work to take care of the third. So I'm sure TT will be back in business come September. Well, October, November, depending upon how much time she takes off. So we too, but I want to keep like babies being raised. You know, Debbie's right. Yes. Yes, I do think you're wrong. Yes. Yes, I do. I hope you were being facetious, but maybe you weren't. And I'm going to tell you why. There are many loving black families out there. And I feel like as much as white people try to teach them their history and their culture, they can teach them their history. You can't teach your culture. Maybe that's the best way I should say it. That you can teach history, but you can't teach culture. You can't, you know. And don't get me wrong, there's plenty of white people that really get down, but I think that we just need to stray away from the people that just want these babies for a check. That really want to love them and nurture them and all that. Yeah, you know, I just think that that's what I think. I'm not gonna get too far into that, but that's how I feel. Yeah, they can teach them about their history. They just can't teach them culture. They can't teach them to love their hair. They can't teach them to, all the things that there are to love about being black. You just can't teach that. Luckily, I had a well balanced I spend a lot of time with my family. I know y'all, they can't come. Hell no, Jumana, they cannot comb their hair. Let me tell you, I didn't know what to do with my hair until I was well into high school. Okay, okay. And my mama kept it in like a little afro. Child, don't let's not get started on the hair. You know, people always like, you got good hair. No, first of all, healthy hair is good hair. Let's start there. But second of all, just because my hair is long doesn't mean that. Never mind. Child, I could go on and on and on about that hair shit all day. I got foster care last 3 years old and never used it. Oh, voodoo. Joanna, you should have. I understand what y'all are saying, but I'm just happy that someone is getting them out. Oh, voodoo for sure. I'm not saying that I don't think they should do it at all because yes, you're right. As long as those kids are getting out of the system, I would just prefer it to be a good black family. That's just because a loving home is best. Yeah, it is. You're right. A loving home is best no matter what, especially where some of these kids come from. You're absolutely right. But you said that's what you rather. You said, let me quote you exactly. You said, I would too, but I want to take the black babies. I want to take the black babies being raised by white people. Is that wrong? So you, yeah, that's just my opinion. I'd rather them be with, yeah, a lot of folks do it for the money, right? And that's a horrible mindset to have. So I don't do it. I'm way too my heart is really in it. Well, that's good, Joanna, because my cousin, she has three, which they were first foster care kids, and now she's adopted them. But I don't know. I don't like. Part of me want to take them. Part of me really wants to take them because I feel like they deserve so much more love and attention and affection. You can tell it's disappointing. Yeah, it's disappointing, but that's part of being in America. Um, America is a cesspool. That's the best way I can put it. America is a cesspool. We have, we don't have our own culture. Like when you're in Africa, when you're in Ireland, when you're in Germany, they have their culture. When you're in Puerto Rico, when you're in Mexico, when you're in Asia, when you're in Korea, those people have their own culture. And in America, because we are a cesspool of any and everybody, white parents with black kids, Puerto Rican parents with Asian kids, it's such a mixture of everything that we don't have a culture. Yeah, Jamala, that's kind of how I feel. Like they're not abused or anything, but I just feel, especially seeing where those kids came from, they could use so much more love and caring and nurturing and holding, and I don't know. I I watched. Have you guys ever seen the show? I think it's called What Would You Do? I think that's what it's called. With damn, what that? I can't think of no. I can. I like his name is like on my tongue, but the words that want to come out are the wrong words. Like I want to call him Don Cornelius, but I know that ain't his name. Um, John, maybe it's John. Oh gosh, what would you do? Anyway, there's a segment with um, there's two different segments I should say I've seen. One with a white woman and a black foster kid, and then a black woman with a black foster kid. But regardless, in both situations, they're treating these foster kids quinones, or yes, thank you. Um, and they're just treating the foster kids really bad. And so it's called What Would You Do? So there's hidden cameras, and the people that are witnessing it, it's just to see what the people around are witnessing it, what they would do. And baby, let me tell you, I don't do that to me, because I've been and got caught a case. I've been and caught a motherfucking case on that, and then it all be on camera. Like, y'all set me up. Y'all set me up. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. Ooh, okay. So kind of, I'm a shift just a little bit. John Quinones, right? I knew what you meant when you spelled it that way, but yes, John Quinones. Um, so there's these YouTubers, Instagrammers, whatever, that go out and see poor people and give them $100 or $200 or whatever, and then they hear their sob story, and then they want to, get them an apartment. It was not. No, Joanna. It rained today. It stormed today, so it's nice and cool. Girl, I turned my AC off and opened my windows. It's like 60, maybe got up to 70, 72. It's 72 and cool 72 because it's cloudy. But right, and only this window's fully down. The other side's only halfway down, and none of the back windows are down. But I think that's my daughter, little friend that just pulled in. If not, y'all know I get very protective about my neighborhood. That better be our little friend. Otherwise, I'm gonna go knock on their window like, "Excuse me." Anyway, um, 104. Oh God. But what was I saying? Oh, okay. So these Instagram, YouTube people that do this, right? So there's been this big to do, if you will, about the one, oh, what is his name? Damn, I can't. Why can't I think of anybody's name today? I don't know. But anyway, so he goes to this woman who's homeless. She's in a Walmart parking lot. I don't know if y'all have seen all this, but she's in a Walmart parking lot. She has like a 8-year-old maybe and a newborn, and she's got a little, homeless please help kind of sign. And he goes and he gives her, I think he gave her like $500. And her story was that she'd been homeless for over a year. I think in 2020, 2021, her father passed away, but she was living with her father. And ever since then, she's kind of been homeless, yada, yada, yada. So, no, she lost her job in 2020. She was living with her dad in 2020. After that, 2021, the dad passed away. So that's how she's ended up homeless. She's got 4 or 5 kids. Um, so he gave her the 500, and then he put up her cash app and said he was gonna try and help her. Okay. So that's where the story all okay, Joanna, that's where all this story began, right? Well, another woman saw the video and did her own TikTok live or TikTok series or pieces or whatever, saying, I know that bitch and she ain't homeless. She's a liar. She's been doing this. I've known her since we were kids. Like, tell her story about this woman and how she's never really worked, how she's always been a user and abuser, how she lived with her twice, and all that stuff. Okay. So the guy then kind of tried to dispel her story and went to see the woman. She was staying in a hotel. She basically lived in a hotel. Ooh, I knew that was her little friend. You don't stay in my damn closet. I think. The which one? Oh, no, it should be. It might have failed. I'm on live, so don't come to stay like right that way. I'm on live. Yeah, it might have failed. They're getting so hot that whenever I pull one off the top, this is one that fell. I thought it was this one. I'm like, I already unfolded it. I know. I was oh yeah, I was looking for one last night to throw on, and I knocked some down. Where you gonna go? That's all. You got y'all going somewhere, or you just yeah, she gonna walk outside with my damn sweatshirt on. So anyway, um, so okay, so then he goes to the hotel, right? And he shows that this is where she's living and so on and so forth. And he gives her another $3,000. Okay. So he claims he's gonna set up this GoFundMe for her and so on and so forth. Well, the GoFundMe reached 20,000 over 20,000 and some change. Okay. So she didn't get it. She didn't get it. All she got was that 3K and the 500. Okay. So at one, they were having conversations, obviously behind the scenes. It looked like it was maybe Instagram messenger. So they were having conversations, and he was like, send me a picture of your ID so I can cash it out. Blah blah blah. She sent the ID. Then once after she sent the ID, he kind of like started acting real fugazi against her. Okay. Well, she didn't get any more of the money yet. You see videos of him where he like got this new apartment and he did this and that. And she's like, what the fuck is going on? Well, come to find out that the very day that he met her, he started to GoFundMe. Then when he went back, okay, so in between that very first day and the $3,000 is when he asked for the ID. But he made it sound like I'm setting it up, so on and so forth. Well, really, what he did was between the first time and the $3,000, he actually cashed out that 20K, which is why he needed her ID because he put her name on it. Well, so that $3,000 that he lovingly gave of his own money was really of this 20K, and he ran off with the other $17,000 and blocked her and everything, child. I was like, see, let me tell you, God don't like that shit. God loves when you give from your heart. But baby, to steal that woman 20K, 17K, that's no good, I tell you. No good. And well, we all know about the overturning of Roe versus Wade. And I know a lot of people have been in an uproar about all of that. Um, check out my shorts. There's a video on that. Not from my words, from somebody else, but check it out. What else? Ooh, it's about closing time now. I was just gonna say if you can go buy a stock of Amazon, but shit, it's about to be closing time now. And I mean not Amazon, Google, because Google is splitting this evening after closing. Google will be splitting, and if you have one share, it will split into 20 shares. However, the price goes down to like right now the shares at two. I did the math. The share was at like $2,200 per share. But then when it's split, you get 20 shares that are about $180 to $200 a share. That is a $1,400 gain just in a day. But people don't listen, and they do what everybody I've sent it to and told them to do it. They like, I don't know, I don't think so. But it's telling you, like, you can, all the research, you can just research it. It tells you that this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to be the game, and to do it. But people don't do nothing. They don't listen, they hard headed. Amazon split like in June. I think that was like June. Same scenario. Um, but yeah, that's all I got for y'all today. It's been almost an hour and a half. I know Pizarro's live. I'm sure that's why I lost half of you, which is fine because I knew when I saw her name. I said, "Oh yeah." But I hope all of you have been blessed. Again, just because I ain't been on here on Friday don't mean y'all should not be saving y'all $10. I can't tell you how much you should be at because my paper's in the house. But yeah, you should still be saving your $10. I know I'm a little bit behind. I probably need to put in like $40. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I probably need to put in like $40. But yeah, make sure you guys get that done. Um, and I'll be back. I'll definitely back. I'll probably come back, pop back on here on Tuesday on my birthday. Come over and say hi. If not before then. I got some cups to do. I need to go in here and paint the second cup because I painted the one before I left so that it'd be dry by the time I got home. And that's it. I love you all the pieces, and there ain't a motherfucking thing that you can do about it. If you want to donate to my Cash App, it is right there. $10 creates. And I'll see you all very, very, very soon. You know Voodoo ain't gonna do it. Voodoo be playing. And I'm gonna take my stuff and go in the house. And yeah, you guys be blessed. Know that I miss you all. And for those of you that have reached out to me to check on me, I'm fine. I'm fine. Leslie, you might have to red ball back to see what I've been up to and what I've done since I've been gone. I did a little quick story time somewhere in there. And I'll see you guys all soon. I'll take you with you guys can have a drink with me for my birthday. All right, girl. I've already got my champagne, and I'm happy. I want to wake up to a mimosa, baby. I don't give a fuck that it's on a Tuesday. Goddamn, I'm waking up to a mimosa on my birthday. I've already prepared. Got the champagne in the cooler. Like we coming in hot. All right. I love y'all for the third time. I see you all soon. Until next time, be blessed. And yeah, it's your girl, Oh So Sara, and I'm checking out this piece. All right, WJ, I'm gonna hold you to it, girl. I'll hold you to it. Maybe we need to come up with a time on Tuesday after work, after everybody's off work, that we can just come on and have us a drink together for my birthday. Because it's not every day that your girl turns 45. Yes, I said it. I'll be 45. So, yeah, let me know what time y'all want to, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. What time y'all want to come on and have a little birthday cocktail with me? All right? It's your girl, Oh So Sara. And I'm out. Until then, till Tuesday. I love you all. Bye. Mwah. Air hugs.